In this video, what I'm going to lay out for you is 10 of my favorite tricks that you must know if you are dropshipping in 2020. Some of these shortcuts and tricks are going to save you time, some are going to save you money, and a lot of them are going to be able to help you stand out from your competition. A lot of these are things that I use and I implement on my own store, on my ads manager, and most of them are not just common sense. They're not things that you just know about if you just started dropshipping. I'm so excited to be able to share you these 10 tricks and what we can be able to do to maximize our money and our results in Q4. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into it. But before we get into it, you know that I give a free consulting call every single week. And the winner of last week's consulting call will be announced at the end of this video. Now, to be able to win a free consulting call this week, you guys only need to do 3 simple things. And the first thing you must do is go to Instagram right now, type in AC_Hampton, and go ahead and give me a follow. Show me some love. The second thing you must do is smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. And the third thing that you must do is in the comment section below, if you already knew about one of these tricks or you learned something from these tricks, let me know below, something that you learned from this video. I love to hear your guys' feedback. So if you do all 3 of those, you'll have the opportunity to win a free consulting call with me. I will be able to cover your live ads manager, answer your questions for Q4, check out your Shopify store, and so much more. So let's go ahead and get into trick number 1. You need to be finding products that have a high perceived value, but a low cost of goods. So like just a cheap price for your cost of goods. You want these things to look like they are very expensive, look like they have a lot of value, but for you on the back end, you are not spending a lot of money to acquire these items. And this is really what helps make or break your business, because ultimately, if you're selling something that's actually giving you good margins, you can reinvest in your ads, you can continue to scale up every day, and you can hit those $5,000 to $10,000 days because of the value that the customers see of your products. So one way that you can do this is obviously just by the quality and the way that you advertise this and the way that you have the value perceived by the customers. And another way that you can do this is by having multiple options and multiple variants. And this will directly increase your average order value as well. So think if you were selling a product for $30, and this can be a way that you can increase your average order value to $35, $40, and $45. So how do you do this? How do you be able to increase your average order value and increase these variants? Well, you gotta have multiple variants. So ways that I think help this out is by selling a product that has either multiple colors, multiple sizes, and other variants like that, so that you can be able to have people buy more than one. And also, when you are looking for these products and you are validating the products to see if they have high perceived value and to see if you're getting them for the right cost, you need to be following the 2.5 times rule. So that means I'm not selling any item that is not giving me at least 2.5 times my cost of goods. So if my cost of good on AliExpress is $10, I must be selling it for a minimum of $25. We're not selling any cheap items through Q4, and that's definitely not one of the tricks that I'm going to be teaching you. The second tip that I'm going to be able to give you guys is learning how to edit the words and the fonts in your description. So this is actually something big, and I really don't see it that much from you. When somebody's coming to your website, a customer is visiting your website from the advertisement that you put out, they do not want to feel like they are reading a novel. And you guys can see this example right here. This is like you are literally reading a novel. The words are all the same font. You're reading all the things that are, they're showing as their features and benefits. But I can guarantee you, customers just want to be able to skim it, understand the features and benefits that you're offering, and be able to purchase. They don't want to feel like they are reading a whole book. And for other customers that are older or people who struggle with being able to read, you're losing out on these customers too, because they're just reading paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs of what you're offering instead of you highlighting these features and benefits with important text and fonts and also with visuals. So another example of this is you can see right here. You see how the font is bigger. You see how you can actually read what the features and benefits are. You're even bolding some of the text in the paragraphs. This is what it needs to look like. It doesn't need to be all the same font or all the same text. It needs to be bigger and highlighted font for your features and benefits, and then have your paragraph underneath that. Then have a visual explaining what you just said up here. So that is definitely how you should structure it. And I'm telling you, that will definitely help out with your conversion rates, because people are just going to skim and buy instead of reading half a novel and then leaving because they get tired of doing it. I'm telling you, that happens all the time. And tip number 3, editing your shipping and taxing included message. So by default, Shopify, whenever you make a new product page, it always has a little shipping and taxes included. And what you didn't know is you can actually be able to edit this. You can put whatever you want in there. You can put the main feature and benefit right there as well. So then again, right when people come to your website, they know exactly why they need this product and not why they want it. So basically, you can really put anything that you want in this section. This can be an amazing opportunity to be able to increase average order value by highlighting if you buy more than one, you can get a discount, or incentivizing the fact that you have free shipping, or so much more. You can be able to customize this, and I'm going to show you guys how to be able to do that right now. So this is how you do it. You go to Shopify, you then go down to online store, and then you go to actions. After actions, you go to edit languages. So then you'll see a filter option. So just go ahead and put taxes and shipping on there so that the filter can be able to find the words. Once it actually populates, you'll see it says shipping and taxes calculated at checkout. So what you can do right here is take that out, and then you can enter something like this. So make sure that you always have the H3 in front of it so that it actually shows up on your page. But then you can put whatever you want in here. So if you really wanted to do your offer, you can put that there as well, and it'll be able to offer that as another incentive on your website. So I love this little trick, and a lot of people don't show it off. So that's definitely something that can be able to help increase your sale, your conversion rate, and your average order value. Also, if you guys are interested in absolutely crushing it in Q4, I do have 4 spots left in my case study / mentorship. This case study / mentorship is to put you in a position to make $5,000 to $10,000 to $25,000 to $50,000 and more a month working directly with me. I will be helping you out every single day. We will be getting on multiple calls a week, doing live screen share and being able to work directly with each other. You will also be put in a position where you get my course for free so that you can learn whenever we are not on calls with each other. And I'll be giving you guys the exact strategies, going over exactly what I did and what I'm currently doing with dropshipping so that you guys can be able to scale your stores up and really crush it in Q4. So if you are interested in this, go to Instagram right now, type in AC_Hampton, and then text me the word case study. So I will reach out to you, ask you a couple questions to see if you are a good fit. So again, message me the word case study if you are interested in joining my limited program. So the next big tip that I have is all about credibility and increasing that conversion rate, and that is through reviews. So the reviews app that I use on all my stores is Alley Reviews. I just like it. I like the fact that you can customize it. You can put your own little pictures in it. You can edit the text. And ultimately, they are taking reviews directly from AliExpress and putting them on your website. So if you never sold a product before, which if you're dropshipping, you most likely have never sold a product before, when a customer comes to your website, they are able to see that there's still reviews for these products. So you are going to be able to have that credibility right away. So if you come to the App Store and you go ahead and visit that Shopify App Store, you can be able to find Alley Reviews. And it's as simple as finding your same product on AliExpress, grabbing the link from it, and then putting it on Alley Reviews. And then you already now have all the reviews of that product on your website. And you guys can also edit all of this. So like I said, you guys can edit the names, you can edit the text, you can edit the color, you can edit the pictures. All of that is in the display settings, as you guys can see right here. It shows you exactly the way it will be looked out, and it's completely customizable. So I'm telling you, you have to have this on your store if you are drop shipping. There's not an option for you not to do it, or you are going to be left behind your competition. I'm telling you right now. All right, let's get into tip number 5. So as you guys know, you've probably heard it 3 times in this video, is you need to be ultimately always trying to increase your average order value. So what most people do, and I do this as well, is I use quantity break by discount. So if you ever seen the buy 2 get 10% off, buy 3 get 15% off, buy 4 get 20% off, and you know the graphs that are just like that, that is because they automatically have an app on their store that is doing that for them. But for the people that are trying to save a little bit of money, I have another solution for you. So if you come to Shopify right now and you go to discounts and you click on discounts and then you go to automatic discounts, you can be able to create an automatic discount. So very similar to the quantity discount apps that you do see on the Shopify App Center, you can actually customize these yourself. So what you'll be able to do is just come over here to your automatic discount. You'll name this, whatever title you want to name it. You can go to buy X, get Y. So same exact thing. So you buy 2, get 10% off. So this will be automatically already on your store. It'll be integrated on your store and you don't have to do anything because this is now automatic discounts. And ultimately, this goes right back to what I was saying earlier about getting rid of the shipping and taxes. You could be able to say, buy more, get less, and then automatically have this discount applied to your store so that they are getting the discount that you're saying they're going to get. And you already did 2 tricks and made them into 1. And you started making more money that way. But yeah, this is one of my favorite tricks. A lot of people don't talk about it. They always just say you have to download apps. But if you're wanting to be saving a little bit more money, this is perfect for you. The next trick that I have is having multiple creatives. And this is going to be the #1 most important aspect when it comes to Facebook advertising and Facebook marketing. So I know I was just covering the store for a while and covering tips that you can be able to learn on the store. But you guys need to know everything, not just tips about your Shopify store, but you guys need to know how to be able to be efficient with every aspect of dropshipping. So I wanted to make sure I included a couple other things as well. So let's say that you're already running a winning ad or you have found a winning advertisement. Well, the next thing you guys need to do is push this advertisement as hard as you can and get every single little thing out of it. And the reason I say this is because of audience exhaustion. Audience exhaustion is a huge thing. I get comments all the time. I get questions all the time. Do you think that this product is saturated? Do you think that this product is not going to work because a lot of people sold it? Or is this product not going to work because other people are scaling it? I get this product saturation question every single day. So I want to be able to tell you guys right now that product saturation is not a thing, but advertisement saturation and audience exhaustion is humongous. And it's what happens all the time for the people that are dropshipping is they'll see an advertisement from one of their competitors and they'll literally just use the exact same advertisement and wonder why it's not going to work. Well, it's because it's already exhausted from that audience. So what you guys need to do is figure out ways to be able to get the most out of your winning advertisements. So what I'm going to mention can be slightly different than your original advertisement, but it can have a humongous impact. And the ways that you guys can do that is by changing your thumbnail, changing the first 3 seconds of your video, changing the ad copy, changing the headline, and so much more. There's so many little things that you can change that can have a humongous impact on the performance of your ads because again, you're going to be testing out everything. Don't just limit yourself to one video and think, okay, this isn't working. Well, it's not working because you didn't give yourself the chance to test out all the other options. So this is humongous, especially about being successful in Q4, is you need to make sure that you're testing out multiple variations of creatives and multiple creatives. And if you are in my course, it's called the Ice-Breaking Video Testing portion. Make sure that you guys check this out so that you can be able to avoid all that advertisement saturation and be able to wipe out and crush this competition. The next tip that I want to be able to give you guys is understanding your key performance indicators. Now, this is humongous as this is a data-driven game and you have to be able to understand the data to be able to make executive decisions to be able to continue to scale up your stores. So I'm going to bring you guys right into my ads manager right now so that you guys can copy my KPIs. So I could tell you every single thing that these mean, but this video would be so long. So definitely look into this on what these key performance indicators stand for because this is very important and I wouldn't have it on my ads manager if it wasn't important. So I start off with campaign name, I go to delivery, then the video average play time, which is very important because you can see how long people are actually watching your videos, which makes you pick out, which of your creative is the best. Also impressions, your videos played at 95%, cost per click, click-through rate, cost per 1,000 impressions. Now, those are all very important when it comes to seeing the results of your creatives. Now, again, creatives are the most important part of dropshipping. I don't want anyone to sit here and tell you they're not, So you need to make sure that you understand why these metrics are important and how you can use them to be able to understand which of your videos and which of your advertisements are doing better than the other. Then I have cost per view content, cost per added cart, cost per checkouts initiated, back to content views, back to added cart, back to checkouts initiated, next to purchase, amount spent, budget, cost per purchase, purchase conversion value, and the most important one, and the one that is going to make sure that you have on every single ads manager, and that is your purchase ROAS, which is your return on ad spend. You need to know exactly what your break even is, and you need to know exactly what your break even return on ad spend is, so that you're able to determine what you're going to make as a decision when you're looking at your ads. Alright, we're on to the next tip, and you need to make sure you do this so that your Facebook profile does not get banned. You guys don't get put in a position where you have to stop advertising because you didn't take into precaution what you needed to do before you started advertising. So on your Facebook page, when you guys automatically make a Facebook business profile, it's going to set the delivery speed to 4 weeks. So that basically means that once a customer buys from you, they will be sent a survey from Facebook in 4 weeks to see if they got their product or not, or if they like your product or not. Well, to be able to give you guys the best opportunity, you need to change the speed. And honestly, it's very easy, and I'm going to show you guys right now how to change it. So I also already dropped a YouTube video about this, avoid getting banned by Facebook ads, and I have it in the description, so you guys can just come down to show more, view your Facebook ads and page score here, and then it will bring you directly to the customer feedback page. Then you can come right here where it says set delivery speed, and then you change it to greater than 9 weeks. So as you guys know, I already had it greater than 9 weeks on my store, but it automatically sets it at 4 weeks. So you'll see this 4-week mark. You need to change it to greater than 9 weeks. Next trick and next tip that is very important, especially for running any business, is to make sure that you have a profit and loss structured thing in place so that you can understand what money you're going home with every day, especially when it comes to filing your taxes. And so you have a couple different ways that you can do this. You can do it yourself, or you guys can be able to use apps. And the app that I use is Order Metrics. So Order Metrics already connects to your Facebook to understand, how much you're spending on ads every day. It also connects to your Shopify store to see the orders that you're doing. And the only thing that you have to do is enter the cost of goods sold. So it automatically does everything and puts it into place. So if you look at my screen right now, yesterday I did only 212 orders. So I only had a revenue of $7,873, and my cost of goods was $2,582. You guys can see the gross margin, you can see the gross profit. It then breaks it down to the transaction fees. So on Shopify, if you're using Shopify payments, there are transaction fees. So they already put that in place as well. Then it will show you your actual ad spend, so how much you're spending on your ad spend, your net margin, and the net profit. So it'll show you the net profit as well, so that you know every single day and every single night what money you're going home with, so that you can reinvest this and also make decisions if an ad is currently worth continually being tested. Another thing that goes hand in hand with this is having a daily log. So a daily log is important as you can figure out why your profit is going up or down. So every day that you make a difference on your Shopify store or your ads or whatever it is, let's just say you change the theme, or let's just say you change the product description around, or you added reviews one random day, or whatever it needed to be, you need to be able to have an activity log every day so that you can see, okay, I added reviews this day and the next day I was actually making more money. Or I changed my product description and the next day I lost a lot of money. So you need to be able to look at your activities every day so that you can basically make decisions on, what you did right and what you did wrong, so you can maximize off of the things and the movements and the actions that you took. And before I get into the last tip, if you guys need any help about this video at all, if you guys need any help about Q4 or have any questions about anything about dropshipping, go ahead and go to Instagram right now, type in AC_Hampton, follow me, and then go ahead and DM me the word YouTube. If you DM me the word YouTube, I'll reach out to you to be able to answer, the questions that you have. I'm here to help you guys out in any way possible. So if you have any questions at all about anything, dropshipping, Airbnb, life, business, whatever it needs to be, I'd love to hear from you. So just message me the word YouTube. And tip number 10, and the most important tip if you're running a business, is taxes. Taxes are what we hate the most, but it's the most important part because I don't want to see you guys going to jail at all. So there's two different ways that you guys can do this. So basically you can do it yourself through bookkeeping, or you can hire a CPA. Now, I don't try to do things I'm not good at, or I don't try to put time and energy into things I'm not good at. So I always hire a CPA because that's just what I think is the best aspect for my business, as I want to put my time into my business. I want to put my time into my family and traveling. I can't be sitting here looking at a profit and loss statement every single day. That's not what I, specialize in. But this goes perfect with what I just mentioned with order metrics. So one, you're able to see every day what you're going home with, what you're spending, what you're putting out for cost of goods. You already have something that's tracking, such as order metrics, all the things that you need in a profit and loss statement that you can either send to your accountant, or your accountant can go ahead and check it out. But one thing people do not talk to you guys about also is write-offs. Write-offs are very, very important, and write-offs is the most fun part about having business. Is there's so many aspects of your business that you cannot do if you didn't spend the money to do it. For example, your ads are a write-off. For example, your cost of goods is a write-off because these are operating expenses of your business. You going out to eat, to feed yourself, to do your business is a write-off because you can't perform for your business if you're starving. There's so many different things that you guys can write off, but definitely make sure that if you're really doing dropshipping serious and you want this to be your main business, that you guys go ahead and treat it like so. Also in my course, literally I teach you guys how to get your own LLC and go ahead and get your own EIN number, how to find a CPA, and how to do all of that. So if you are in the course, it's the last section. Make sure you go ahead and check that out as well. And do not think I forgot about the consulting call. So the consulting call winner of last week is Rigel Janjua. Rigel Janjua, congratulations on winning this consulting call. Go ahead and go to Instagram right now. Let me know that you won. I will go ahead and send you a Skype or a Zoom call link. We can go over your Shopify. We can go over your Facebook Ads Manager. We can make a whole entire blueprint on what you need to do to be successful in Q4 and so much more. So this is absolutely free for you. Again, congratulations on winning. I cannot wait for you to reach out to me. And as you guys know, I came out with an absolute free training for you guys. So as you guys know, Q4 is here, and I wanted to be able to come out with an absolute free training to be able to help you guys out for free. A lot of people just want money all the time. I want to be able to help you out for free. So that's why I made this free training. And this is going to cover product research, product validation. This is going to cover how to have a high converting store layout, and most importantly, Facebook ads. So in the section below, you guys can be able to see my free training, and I would love to have you guys, go ahead and join and check it out. So let me know what you guys think about that. I would love to see some of you driven individuals be in the case study this month. I really appreciate all the feedback and all the people who love watching my channel. It means the absolute world to me. If you guys can please, again, smash that like button so that my videos can be able to get out to more people, it would be greatly appreciated. Again, I love every single one of you guys in the Supreme team. I love every single one of you guys that are willing to watch these videos every week and wanted to learn something. I can't wait to see you guys in next week's video, as I never missed a week. This is AC. I love you guys more than anything in the world. I'm out.